the Haunted Mansion mystery pins today. I decided to go live, and that way, if people have questions. But there are 6 different ones. Collect all 6. There's a Hatbox Ghost, Ezra, a couple of the other Hitchhiking Ghosts, Leota. So hopefully we will get mostly all of them. If we end up with doubles, they'll then become my trader pins. And say something on the screen. And then they'll just become part of my trading pins. So, or if anybody's ever looking for them, I can always switch over. Hello, Mike Wheeler. I'm just unboxing these Haunted Mansion mystery pin sets. I'm going to do it kind of rather, not too quick, but enough to show everyone, and then afterwards we'll do it. This one I had started a stream, and then so that's why this box is open. But this one is actually, looks like it's the Hatbox Ghosts. So that was one of the pins that's available. There are 6 in the set. Hello, Penguins Master, the Friendly Gamer, and Mike Wheeler. Thank you for joining. I'm just quickly unboxing the Haunted Mansion mystery pin sets. And if I get any doubles, I plan on using them for traders when I head to Disney World, or I may hold on to them. And if there's some people out there that maybe have started to do it and they're looking for certain ones, I would be willing to switch if they actually had doubles of maybe what I might be looking for. It's a little hard to open them because they're pretty sticky. We picked these up at the Disney store since we're in Pennsylvania. So, I'm guessing they probably have these in the parks, or they may have. Some of the characters, I don't know who some of them are, but I know there's Madame Leota. It looks like the Hatbox Ghost. And then it looks like the 3 Hitchhiking Ghosts on there. Scissors. What happened to the scissors? Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I hope everybody's afternoon's going pretty good. And it looks like I already... No, it's 2 different ones. But these are the 2 pins I gotten so far. Keep dropping them. They were actually $9.95 of a box in the boxes. So each box was $9.95. Then I also have a Disney credit card, so I got, I believe, 10% off. I'm sure if I bought them in the park, then I would have gotten the annual pass discount. I'm actually ripping the boxes, which is probably not a good thing. My problem is I'm not sure of all the characters are, and there's really nothing on there that gives the name of who you can end up getting. That's the only problem I have here. I mean, I know who the Hatbox Ghost is. I know who the Hitchhiking Ghost. That's who I'm guessing the 3 pins. Madame Leota, the Hatbox Ghost. And then there's another mystery pin. It looks like maybe the Haunted Mansion logo. That's the only bad thing there. I will do another pin thing, a pin haul, as I've been waiting for some pins to come. Actually, I ended up getting 2 of the same already, and it's a skeleton with a hat. I'm guessing he may be one of the Hitchhiking Ghosts. That's the only thing. They don't have any name on there, and I don't really know some of the characters. But on the back, hello Myers and the Mouse, Mama Mouse. I was just unboxing Haunted Mansion mystery pin sets, and on the back they do show that they're the 50th with the stamps from Disney World to make them the authentic. So far I have 2 doubles of this one. So probably what I'll end up doing is using these as traders. And when I go to Disney World, I'll look around and see if anybody has traded any, or maybe find someone that may have doubles and want to trade. So that way I could get the whole set. Yes, I love the pins. I had started collecting them many years since they started. I do have a lanyard. I have to search for it because I used to carry it with me on one of the trips, and I don't know if I left it in one of the suitcases that's kind of put away, or if it's in one of the drawers, and I would carry some of them. Whenever I first started pin trading, they had the sets, so I would buy one of the sets. Nowadays they give you 4 different pins on the trader sets, but they used to give you 2 doubles. So you had 4 pins, but 2 of them were, say, 2 Mickey Mouse and, say, 2 Minnie Mouses, and 1 you kept and 1 you traded. Or you could trade all 4 if you found pins that you liked. And you just trade them off. I may have kept 1 or 2 of them. So far I'm batting that because I actually have that one already. So right now I have 2 doubles of both pins that I've revealed. So I'll probably keep them for now, or maybe use them as traders, or use them as giveaway pins. Hello, this Our Dreams. I was just unboxing the Haunted Mansion mystery pins boxes that I had found at the Disney store here in Pittsburgh, and I just figured I'd go live real quick. No, I actually came back, so I'm back here in Pittsburgh area because I live south of Pittsburgh. So I'm back home actually, and the other day we were at the Disney store and at the box lunch, and they had these with the Haunted Mansion merchandise that they carried, and I thought, oh, I'll pick up some. But so far, out of the 4 boxes I've opened, I have 2 doubles. I do thank you for all joining. Please make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you you subscribe. A lot of times I don't buy the mystery pin sets because, you know, you spend the money and then you end up with everything. And you can end up with doubles like I have. This is one of the Hitchhiking Ghosts. Unfortunately, they don't have the names of who they are on the boxes. Yes, I did go to the South Hills Village Mall, and they actually had a big thing, and when we first got there and I grabbed my pins, my 6 boxes, I grabbed them and I was like, oh, I need to go get my Disney credit card, so I had to run back out and grab that, and I had her hold them, and by the time we came back, half the box was gone. Thank you for coming, Penguin Master. Hope you can join us again someday. But this is the Hitchhiking Ghost pin, and then I'll show them all after I'm done. So far I've opened 5 boxes. I have 1 more box. Yeah, I just came on as a surprise stream because I thought I want to unbox these before a lot of people go live this evening. And I just had 6 boxes here. I'll probably go and check again to see if they still have any more of the pins, because I'd like to try to get them all if that's possible. Yep, I actually end up with 3 of these particular pins. So I'll definitely be probably giving 1 or 2 away. Hello, the friendly gamer. Thanks for joining. Please hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because as we go live every once in a while, either from the Pittsburgh area or Disney World, and I will be heading to Disney World soon here for Galaxy's Edge. So this was kind of a bust for me, because I ended up with 3 of these pins. You just got back from Typhoon Lagoon and heading to the Magic Kingdom. I hope you have a good time. Yeah, usually when I go to the water parks, I'll hit that up in the morning and stay till about noonish, 1 o'clock, grab lunch, change at the resort, and then head out. But I ended up with 3 of these particular pins. So maybe look out for one of my giveaways that I'm going to be having, and it might be included. Or if you may have gotten some of these pins and you want to trade, I'm willing to do that too, especially if you got some doubles. Because they do have, this is what the different pins that they have. It looks like there's two mystery pins, and then the hat, it looks like the other ghosts here. Sorry that that's too close, but that's the pins that you can receive in the boxes. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and go back and see if I can get the other ones. And like I said, I'll be using probably traders, or save a couple of them for a possible giveaway type of thing. Maybe a cute little Halloween giveaway, pre-Halloween type of thing. But I also have 2 of these skeleton pins. So that's the those pins, and then I got this one also. So I at least have 3 of the 6 pins, and then the other ones I'll put away for either a giveaway, or maybe I'll take them with me and trade them with someone for something that I might see in the parks that I like. The J and the C, they're actually my niece and nephew, and they don't actually live with me. They were in for the weekend, and they were up in Erie with me yesterday. So every once in a while you will see them. They're sometimes camera shy, but they actually were holding the stream for me yesterday when I was buying our tickets to ride the rides. The one thing we did end up buying while we were in the mall at the box lunch was they sometimes have their pins buy 2 get 1 free, and we picked up the Nightmare Before Christmas pins. There's a 0 one, so there's a 0, and then there is a Jack one with a spider web as a spider, and then there's one with him with a Christmas wreath. So sometimes at box lunch, they do have the Disney pins. They're made by Loungefly, and they do have the Disney backing kind of, but the back of their pins I can just show you. And I believe some of the other people who do pins use them, and they don't have a problem with you exchanging these ones, because they are licensed by Disney for them to sell them. And this one just has like the Nightmare Before Christmas Disney's pin traders on there, but they do have kind of like the background that some of the Disney pins have. But yes, I'm planning on being down there. Probably get there on the 28th, and then I'm staying possibly through the full week of the next week, through the 7th of September. It just all depends. If next week I actually have an invitation. I am an annual pass holder that has the platinum pass holder Yeah, I do have a bunch that I don't trade, and most of the time now I don't really. I usually don't trade them. I usually buy like kind of like a set pack, and there might be one or two in there I like to keep, but then I trade the other ones. But I usually don't trade the pins. These ones are being kept. They're just from the box lunch, and I'll probably pick up backs for these ones. Um, they're not. Um, they're licensed by Disney by Loungefly at the box lunch, and I think somebody had asked Meg, Mickey's Magic, if these pins are legitimately okay to trade in the parks, because I know sometimes people will get them off of eBay and lots, and you have to be careful with those because you don't know if they're fakes or have problems or whatever. A lot of times I just buy my pins, and when I do buy them, it's usually ones that I like to keep anyway, or they're limited edition. And then sometimes, for the fun of it, I might, if I'm at the warehouse outlet, character warehouse outlets, they'll have different packs of pins for a little bit cheaper, or different ones, and I might pick up a couple of them and use them as traders. And when I first bought my lanyard, whenever pin trading actually started, they came with trader pins on them, and that's how I used them. But hopefully I might be able to be down. I was invited by another annual pass holder who's a platinum. They have a reservation for the annual pass holder preview on August 20th, so I'm kind of looking at my schedule and see if I can go down and kind of do that. And since the 20th, I believe there's a Halloween party that night, I might end up going to the Halloween party also. So, and then I'll come back home the next day, so it would be like a whirlwind, because I know I'm going to come back for the opening of Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, I'm kind of debating whether I want to actually be there that day. I kind of do want to. I do have reservations for some other for the Olga's Canteen and the droid making for opening day later on in the day. So and a lot of times they have merchandise that you can only get on opening day, because a lot of the limited edition pins or different stuff will sell out on the very first day. So that's why I'm kind of debating, do I really want to go over and see what the crowds are like, because I definitely would want to be there early in the morning to go at least get into the park. But I do have reservations for Olga's and to make a droid later on in the day. If I do go down for the AP previews, and I can go ahead and make a droid then, I'll probably do that, and that way I don't have to worry about carrying a droid around with me during my trip, for my longer trip. Yeah, I do know a lot of the Halloween parties on the 27th. Unfortunately for me, flights, I had looked at it. If I was definitely going to get there, I had looked at flights of trying to get down there so I could go to the party on the 27th. But the flight times from this area, the Pittsburgh area, I would either have to leave work super early so I could catch a 1 o'clock flight to get down there by 3:30, or the other flight actually gets me in at 7:30 p.m. I do know the party only starts at 7, but by the time you get on Magical Express and get over to your resort and check in and then transfer to a bus, it would probably be like 8:30, 9 o'clock yet. I did stop in the Disney store to see if they had any Halloween stuff. They had a small rack of them, and most of it was costumes for kids. There was like a ceramic pumpkin and some plushes, and then they had pumpkin lights, kind of like what the Christmas lights are, that you could use and wear. I'm hoping they get a little more items, because they were still kind of clean, having their sale with the back to school backpacks and stuff. So I'm sure probably within the next week or two, they'll start getting more and more Halloween stuff. They did have some Christmas ornaments out already on a rack too, which you know, all the holidays keep getting moved pretty quickly. So yeah, I had been kind of, hello Disney Boffins, thank you for joining, and especially from the UK. I'm sure it's getting kind of late there, but I do thank you for joining the stream. I was unboxing these Haunted Mansion mystery pins, and of course I destroyed the boxes, so I won't have a box to keep them in, but whenever I go over the double check to see if they have any more, so I can try to get the other pins that are available. But I had unboxed them, and I'll show you the ones that I had gotten, and then I'll probably go ahead and let you all go on your day. But yes, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I wanted to go over and check because I had seen a couple people in other areas at the Halloween stuff, and they really had a lot of good Halloween stuff. Especially they had a lot of the actually Hocus Pocus items, and I was like, oh, I'd like to get that. But ours was a little bit disappointing at this point. But yeah, probably by the time you get back or shortly after that, they'll probably have the things. But these are two of the pins, and then I got this other one here. Oh, wrong one. And that was the Haunted Mansion pins, and this is what the back of it looks like. It has the 50th on there for the Haunted Mansion, and then of course the stamps of from the Disney, so you know that they're official, and the Mickey Mouse type of thing. Yeah, I do thank you for coming on to the stream. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to come on quickly and say hello, open up the box pins. And I do have some other pins that'll be coming in, so I'll be doing a show and tell on some of the pins. My brother-in-law was able to go to the cast member previews with his daughter, who's a cast member at Disney, and he was able to pick me up some of the Star Wars, some of the Galaxy's Edge pins. In fact, there was... thank you, Myers and the Mouse. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you coming on and showing this support. Just make sure if you enjoyed the stream and everything, just hit the like button, and if you're new, please subscribe. And I will go ahead and end the stream because I know at 5 o'clock a lot of other people will be starting some streams. I know Resort TV 1 is going to have their West Coast crew on for Disneyland. And I also saw that Touring the Galaxy was going to have a premiere type of item too. Thank you very much, Disney Boffins. I hope you have a good night. I know it's late probably in the UK and the United Kingdom. And thank you, Myers and the Mouse, and our our dream. And everyone have a great afternoon and a good evening. So this is Amy from AJC Magic TV, and there's more adventure out there. So have a good afternoon. Thank you all for joining me. Bye. Yeah, thank you for joining, and enjoy your evening at the Magic Kingdom. This is our dreams. Have a good evening. Bye.